Alright guys, we're back with another video. Like I've said, to start 2025, I've been buying a lot of cards, and today it's no different because we're going to be showing off some recent pickups. There's some really nice ones here. So currently I'm very backlogged with content, which is always a good thing. But today was the Super Bowl. So the Eagles ended up beating the Chiefs, and I think everyone in America, plus outside of America, were going for the Eagles, other than probably the New York Giants fans, maybe Commanders fans, and obviously Chiefs fans as well. We're going to start off this mail day with this card here, the Travis Kelce 2017 White Sparkle Prism. I bought it from my man Bradley. He's more into Pokemon cards. I think he also is, I don't know if he runs ICG as well or if he's like a middleman for it. I always kind of forget. But yeah, ICG 9, 2017 White Sparkle. I think the White Sparkles for Travis Kelce would go for around this price from like the current years. I mean, I don't know, he could actually be retired by the time this video comes out as well. But 2017, obviously there's lesser print run of cards in general, especially in Prism as well. So I think the White Sparkle should have a smaller print run than the usual ones from later years. So I think for $90, I think this is a nice find. It could be just gambling, could honestly just be worth $90, but I think just being in 2017, White Sparkles would surely be printed a little bit less then. Not numbered, but really cool card regardless, and also graded through ICG. Moving on to the next card, the most expensive card from this mail day. If you told me at the start of the year I'd be buying this player in a case hit, not the start of the year, we'll say the start of the NFL season, because obviously the times don't line up with the calendar. I would have told you I would be shocked because I'm not the type to go gambling, but he played very well. And that's Bo Nix, the Blank Slate Origins case hit. I bought this for $524. I think the comps, honestly, for it are a little bit higher, like $800 plus. So I'm actually going to send this one straight to consignment. Again, by the time this video comes out, it's probably already done. But he played very well. He's probably the second best rookie, sorry, I'm not going to say that. I'll say the second best quarterback. You know, Jaden Daniels played very well, but he beat out Caleb Williams, who was at pick number 1. I think you can't really help but be impressed by Bo Nix. Him and Sean Payton looked really good together. Yeah, I don't think at the start of the year, if you told me I would be buying a case hit of Bo Nix for $500, I think I would have been like, geez, what are you thinking? But Bo Nix played very well. I'm very impressed by him. Moving on to some more NFL, there's actually a bit of NBA coming up after this. But I got these two cards, so I paid, it was $275 posted. So I'll tell you the individual plans I'm going to have with these two. The T. Higgins Immaculate RPA Jumbo. I'm going to kind of wait because he's set to be a free agent this season. If he signs to the Bengals, I think it's always a good thing. But he could sign to like a team like the Patriots. It'll be very interesting to see where he goes. It showed towards the end of the season how important he was for Joe Burrow especially. So he's a very good player. Obviously, the Bengals have Jamar Chase. So it'll be interesting to see where he goes. I think this is probably about the going rate for the card itself. He priced it at around $120. We did a bundle deal. And then this card itself, Justin Fields Immaculate RPA, graded by Arena Club, who I know nothing about, but jumbo patch, 3-color patch with the on-card auto. My plan with this one, valued at around $150. I'm just going to cut the slab, send it to consignment, and just see how it goes for. So honestly, I could be making a break even, could be making a loss, but I think being an on-card auto, 3-color patch, not a bad one. But it also could be like T. Higgins as well, because I'm pretty sure Justin Fields is a free agent. If I wanted to hold this one until free agency and he goes to a team where he could be the starter, could work out very well, but it also could go to a team where he won't be the starter and it could go the other way. So I'd rather crack this one, send it off, and then this one will be something I hold until free agency because I think T. Higgins is a really good wide receiver. Justin Fields is definitely more a gamble. Next two pickups, like I said, we've got NBA coming up. So bought this Kevin Durant Mojo Prism Auto out of 25. Paid $240 for this one. I think the sticker order for the Mojo of Kevin Durant is around this price, but I don't know if you mispriced it. But yeah, the on-card auto, Mojo Prism as well. I think this is like a $400 to $500 card. Panini sealed as well, so very, very nice. I mean, the Brooklyn Nets with the Golden State uniform isn't always the best. Like, people always prefer the OKC uniform. But yeah, still really cool card here. And then another legend of the game, Patrick Ewing, paid $60 for this one. Again, I don't know what comps he was going off because I know Patrick Ewing doesn't sign, and I know it's a sticker auto. He's starting to sign now, so in the later Panini releases, he's got some autos. He's got some in National Treasures, I'm pretty sure, as well. But he didn't sign for a long, long while, so his autos from the 2010s were super expensive. He's signing again. Didn't even look at comps. I saw Patrick Ewing Spectral Auto for 60 bucks. I was like, I think this is like a $100 plus card. I'm pretty sure I'm right. I'll put the comp on screen. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I was right in that aspect. Always, I guess, helps knowing what players don't sign too much because it always means that their card prices will trade at a premium, whether it's that reluctancy to sign for Panini or they want to price their autographs a little bit higher. I don't know. I don't know why Patrick Ewing didn't sign much until now, but I'm still glad to find this one, and I think this will be a very easy sort of flip. So I got hit up by my man, Darren. We did a nice little trade. So he hit me up via email, offering to trade some cards on my eBay store for some Richmond cards. He had a bunch of, like Richmond cards, like I said, that I'm going to show, and I traded him 4 Collingwood cards. And we actually worked out via email that we live a suburb away from each other, so we saved on shipping, and we did the deal in person. So shout out to you, Darren. I know you watch the YouTube channel, obviously, because you've emailed me, but he saw that I wanted a Kane McAuliffe signature for my DPS collection for my Richmond PC. I know into 2025 we're going to have more players with Sam Lawler, Josh Smiley, Taj Hodden, all these sorts of players to be collecting. So I'm going to try and focus on the smaller cards for now. So like I said, the Kane McAuliffe, I think with the little amount of players that we're going to, a little amount of good players, I'd say more so. I think Kane McAuliffe is a sneaky buy. Gold signature, I mean, I don't really care because it's more for PC, but 55 out of 85. It's the middle tier from copper, gold, and then platinum. Tom Lynch, probably one of my favourite players on the Tigers. Hopefully he can get through injury-free this season, but the prototype out of 60. We have Maurice Rioli. This is the future's finest. A nice little take on the footy finest parallel that Select do, the black one, and they've also done some other ones as well. They've also picked the younger players in the AFL for this one, so Maurice Rioli, 15 out of 80. Really cool card there. This card more so I don't really care about too much, but I still like Daniel Rioli, but he's not on Richmond anymore, but I'll still have it for the PC. Supremacy out of 35. It's the Black Pearl from what I know, so that's what Darren said to me. I don't really know Supremacy too well. The Supremacy set isn't one of my favorites. I still like the signature sets, like Legacy Plus with the Kane McAuliffe. That's more my kind of thing. I think it's more for collecting. I do like autographs more so. It's the card collector in me. That's what I kind of prefer. And then we also have 2 cards. These are the Luminous. I think these are from Footy Stars from what I remember, but number out of 599. 2 injury-prone players for Richmond, Dion Prestia, Josh Gibcus. Josh Gibcus, I wish he can get a clean bill of health this season because he's a really, really good player, got great potential, but just had a really bad hamstring injury and then also an ACL injury last season. So really unfortunate there. And it's pretty crazy to think that the AFL season is coming up. Again, by the time this video comes out, it might already be out because that's how backlogged I am at the moment with content. And we have a Judson Clark Future Force, not numbered, but yeah, another great trade there. Thank you to Darren. Shout out to you for that one. All right, so this next little lot, I paid $370 for it. Franz Wagner, the Noir RPA out of 99. Really nice card. This one was valued at $230. Franz and Paolo are trying to work out how to coexist. I think they're a really good duo for the future, but Franz seems to play very well when Paolo's out, and Paolo seems to play very well when Franz is out. So hopefully they can work it out because it's a nice patch. It's like would you say it's a 4-color patch there? Yeah, it's white. You got the navy and then the gray and then the blue. And then I know I said I'm not really into this player, but I thought at the price it was going for, he's out injured. I thought it was a good buy. Jonathan Kuminga, we've got the exact same card raw, but we have the blue PSA 9, $140. I paid $125 for the raw, so PSA 9, $140. Hopefully when he comes back, I mean, he's got Jimmy Butler there now. He can show some of his potential, but yeah, we'll see how that goes. It might be a gamble that's gone wrong, but I think this is about the going rate anyways for a Jonathan Kuminga auto. And then this last lot was $190. Now, I don't know too much about UFC, but being a sports fan in general, you kind of know names from every sport, and I'm not going to say that I know UFC religiously, like I said, but you kind of know names. And then I think when it comes to sports cards, I don't try to buy cards from a sport that I don't know because I found that's where I've lost the most money. But in looking at comps on these cards, I think I've done very well here. So for $190, I got this lot of UFC cards. It does seem to go well in my eBay store. So first up, we have Misha Tate. This is out of 39 Immaculate, actually fighter used memorabilia as well as an auto. Next up, we have Brendan Marino. This is a on-card auto from Immaculate as well as a fighter used relic. I'm not even going to try and pronounce his last name because, again, I've never watched UFC other than a few fights, but I don't even know. I know she's a really good fighter. Again, this is just knowing names in sports in general, but we'll give it a go. So Joanna Jedrzejczyk. Anyways, sticker auto out of 99, fighter used relic again. Thought it was a pretty good find as well. Peter Yan, nice little patch there, or logo there on the side, but a fighter used relic as well. On card auto. This is a very nice card here. I think he priced this one at like $15 or $20, and this was the card that made me essentially go through his whole sale because it was up for like half an hour before I actually did buy it. But Shavkat Rakhmonov, really good fighter from what I know. I think he's like a rising fighter. I've heard a lot of good things about him, but when I saw this, I think the Immaculate, fighter used relic without this sort of chunky patch was going for around the same price. So I think this patch itself would be like, could be like anywhere from $50 to $100. It will go into the eBay store. We'll see how it goes. It might even just go to consignment, but I think this is a really good find. And then lastly here we have Jiri Prochazka. Again, fighter used relic, on-card auto out of 99. I'm not going to say I know anything about these fighters other than their names, but $190 for these cards. I think I've done pretty well here. But yeah, that wraps it up for the mail day. Again, I've been buying a lot to start off 2025. If you're enjoying the content, as always, leave a like down below, comment down below, and also hit the subscribe button if you guys haven't subscribed already. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.